Hi Pisces, this is going to be your reading for the next 7 to 10 days. So this is for the sign of Pisces, any placement of Pisces, it can resonate. As always, keep in mind it's a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. If this doesn't feel like your energy, Pisces, it might be the energy of someone trying to come towards you. Maybe this will help you understand where they're coming from, okay? But take it as it resonates for you. If you're new, please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. All right, let's begin. Pisces, there's a lot going on for you this week. Spirit really wants you to open your heart to relationships where there is flow and no resistance and creativity and optimism, and also make note of where there are power struggles. There's like a love me or hate me kind of energy. Like in some parts of your life, I feel like there are power struggles going on. And in the midst of it all, someone is trying to get into your life, or there could be a connection between yourself and someone else that might really go somewhere. Let's take a look at all of it. From the solar system, what you're being influenced by. You're being influenced by Chiron, Mars, and Venus is your catalyst or your challenge this week. Chiron came out, the wounded healer. Although a deep and painful wound may be exposed right now, a powerful healing gateway has just opened for you. And Chiron represents an original wound. It's like our Achilles heel. It just keeps playing out over and over and over, one way or another. And in the next 7 to 10 days, it may be triggered. But when Chiron is triggered, it also triggers you to look for healing remedies that actually work. Your old remedies aren't working. This Chiron wound may be coming up again in some way. You can be the wounded healer at this time. A powerful healing gateway has opened for you. So look for new ways to focus on healing and healing old deep wounds. A way to do that apparently is to get physical. I feel like the solar system is giving you like a cosmic prescription here. This is your spiritual RX, your spiritual prescription. To help work through pain and wounds, get physical. Mars is coming out saying get physical. Walk, run, swim, or try your hand in the ring. It's time to get moving. Maybe you just need to hit a punching bag and throw plates. That may help you. Working through things somatically and physically is a great way to get trauma energy, survival energy out of your nervous system. By the way, I specialize in that. I'm a trauma-informed coach that specializes in somatic experiencing. If you would like help being led on a somatic journey where you punch your way through a healing process, I can help you do that. And it's a shit ton of fun. But you don't need me. Do this yourself. Like getting physical is important this week, even if it has nothing to do with working through a physical wound, an emotional wound. Chiron usually speaks to an emotional wound. At this time, you just need to get physical, Pisces. Definitely up the ante on physical activity. Also, open your heart to love. Your soulmate is trying to find a way in. Prick up your ears. Surprising or important news is on its way to you. And here it is. What came out right now is the loving man and a new beginning. Catalyst or challenges, friends or colleagues. So I'm reading for Pisces. So there is a loving woman and a loving man in this deck. This could literally be you. Like you could be the loving man at a new beginning, and you might meet a friend or a colleague where something really beautiful could happen. Could be romantic, could be something else important, or you will meet a loving man and a new beginning will happen. Look at that cute little baby. But the catalyst or the challenges, they might be a friend or a colleague. If they're a colleague, it might be a little weird, right? Also, if they're just a friend or they know you meet them through friends, sometimes that's great, but it can also be a little awkward. Like, do you want all your friends and colleagues to know about it? But you could meet them through a friend or a colleague, or they are a friend or a colleague. That's cute. I love that for you. I'm like, well, that's a main event for the week. What else is going on for Pisces this week? It's interesting. Natural born leader came out. You were born to lead others. As a matter of fact, it's part of your life path. But you need some tough love right now. It's time to tell the truth about something you've been avoiding. Metamorphosis, like a caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you're about to get your wings. But the problem is you're having a power struggle in the midst of positive life changes. You may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. So Some of you need to hear this. Look, whatever you're going through right now might not be easy for you. That's because you're going through a metamorphosis. And this metamorphosis is taking you to leadership. And this might be difficult for you to accept. Someone may come in and give you some tough love and be like, all right, if you say you want to be the director of this department or the manager, you need to prove it, and stop playing it small because you're designed for leadership. You may get some tough love about your leadership capabilities. You may have someone, or you may feel like the universe is kind of pushing you into leadership. Tough love is part of it. Some of you need to work on being less sensitive. Pisces, I know, don't punch me. Pisces is sensitive and you teach us sensitivity, but Pisces is not a wuss and a baby. People seem to think that about Pisces. And on occasion, I even hear Pisces say, I can't help it, I'm sensitive. Don't give me that shit, Pisces. I happen to know that you people are very, very resilient because you are so sensitive. You champion sensitivity. You show up as the warrior lamb. You fight for sensitivity. So don't use that as a crutch. Some of you need some tough love this week. You're supposed to be in leadership. It may be kind of tough and tough on you. Allow yourself to go through a metamorphosis. You are changing at this time. And there may be a power struggle that's triggering some stuff that's difficult. You may need to give tough love to somebody else and have a power struggle with them. And you may need to say to them, what, did you think because I was a Pisces, I wasn't going to be tough on you? Give me a break. There is nothing in the definition of being a Pisces that says I can't be tough on people sometimes. I am. Get it done. Maybe some of you are in a role of leadership right now and you need to like fine tune that tough love meter. You may be experiencing that within yourself or around you. It's going to be a tough love kind of week. It's going to be a week of metamorphosis. You are in leadership. Maybe you're in leadership for the first time and now all of a sudden people don't want to listen to you. That happens too, right? That anytime I've been promoted, I have a few coworkers that suddenly hate my guts, and here it is. Like, it might be one of those weeks, but I was like, all right, I need to clarify some stuff about this. When it comes to the tough love, it's time to tell the truth about something you've been avoiding, or it's time to really deal with something and take some tough love, maybe in the form of constructive criticism. I asked Spirit specifically, what is it that Pisces needs to work on? Your guides told me to use my Wild Unknown Animal archetype deck. This is general. Take it as it resonates. I said, what is Pisces embodying that's an issue for them right now? Mouse and hyena are coming out for you. First of all, watch out for passive-aggressive communication. Hyena has this way of laughing off things that they actually really care about. Like, oh, no big deal. You just like took my parking space, but whatever. Ha ha ha. I don't mind walking. Yes, you do. Like, don't do stuff like that. Don't be passive aggressive. Try not to use humor as a way of denying the fact that something hurts your feelings. There may be a dream that you want to pursue, but you're not pursuing and you're getting a little bitter about it. Watch out for bitterness. Watch out for gossip too. And listening to too much of it or participating in it. Hyena has that problem. And again, don't laugh off your feelings. That's not honest. And you're honest about emotions. Also, details are important, but not to the point where you're driving yourself crazy, Pisces. If you're a little OCD and twitchy and anxious and nervous all the time, that's not helping you. Also, watch out for being opportunistic because you're afraid to put in the hard work. Don't assume that everybody wants to eat you all the time. And don't assume that you have to kiss somebody's ass to get ahead in life, because hyena will be an ass kisser. And this one's always afraid they're going to be eaten. So they fawn like puppy dogs, so they're not eaten. Watch out for those traits. And then I was like, all right, with this power struggle, can you tell us something about the person they are having a power struggle with and what the catalyst and the mutual energy is? The mutual energy that you both embody are spider, which means you're both connective people. You see each other as a resource. You're both very sensitive too. You're both meticulous when you want to be. You're both creative and intuitive as well. You both have strong feminine energy. You both lie in wait. You both could be a little bit more observant of the environment. Communication could be a little bit better. You're better at demonstrating things to each other than talking directly. You both might be weaving a meticulous web. You both might be like community creators, like you create a web of support. These are good things to have in common with someone. You might have differing goals, though. And it might be a power struggle over who's in charge. Here's who you're dealing with, though. Their archetypes right now are the bear and the cobra. Okay. This person's they can be a little grouchy. They have a hard time getting things going. Like they hibernate for a long time and then they get going. They're slow going. They're a bit grouchy. I'm hearing someone might be close to retirement even. They have a grouchy side, but they also have a sensitive side and a nurturing side. This person also sees themselves in the role of a leader because the message of Cobra is when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This person may literally be a teacher or a mentor to you. This person may also see you as a teacher or a mentor or a leader to them, but they're grouchy and you both have leadership qualities. So if you and another person both have strong leadership qualities and Cobra comes out for them, it doesn't matter how often you're supposed to be the teacher and they're supposed to be the student. This might be a person that's a teacher in a lot of ways in life and they have to learn something from you and let you lead them. They're going to struggle with that. We may also have like a mentor, student, teacher, student kind of vibe, and this person might be pushing you. You might be having a power struggle with someone in a leadership position or a person that sees themselves in authority. Sometimes this person may be intimidating for no good reason as well. I'm hearing this person can be kind of old school. And they could be a little bit more sensitive and not constantly trying to school you all the time. Yeah. You may also have to work with them and around them, Pisces. So hopefully that helps you guys. Like knowing that about this person might help you. Like, hey, are you grouchy? Do your bones hurt? Are you used to always being in the role of leader and you can't be in the role of follower or student? Yeah, let's talk. What do you have to teach me? How about this? How about you teach me something and then you let me teach you something and let's stop with the power struggles. How about that? Like maybe you need to say that to them. Like take your time. We're not in a rush. Yeah, that's what's going on with that person. So hopefully that helps you. Could be anybody in your life. In regards to what the details look like, recent past, the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Clarifying this is the Eight of Pentacles, Strength, and the Page of Wands. Some of you have Leo in your chart. Maybe you had a Leo. There was something that you knew that you needed to move on from recently. You had a lot of good memories. Recently, you've been very nostalgic. Maybe you wanted to reconnect to old friends and stuff like that. But I see that you're moving on from something very solemnly, very calmly. You have nothing but good memories. And I think that now you're moving into some more fun connections. You might have wanted to spend time with people from your childhood and from the past. This might have had to do with work because the Eight of Pentacles is here, but it's like right now you're working, you're maintaining strength and dignity. And I do think with the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups, you're opening up to new things. It's like, I just have to keep my head down and work, do what I'm doing. Yes, I have these memories, but I can't necessarily say or do anything right now. I have to maintain dignity at all times. And compassion. There might have been some pain here. It may take you strength to think about the past. Could have involved a Leo, perhaps. But it's like, it's okay. I can move forward. I'm still allowed to have fun. I'm still allowed to try new things. Sure, I can hang out with some friends from the past. It might not always be easy. It might conflict with my schedule. But it's like, I can still have good times with some people from my past. And I can definitely open up to fun new connections as well. And I like that. In the past, somebody might have just been in a place of transition and maybe y'all were just friends. You worked a lot, they worked a lot. But now it's like going off, because here's the loving man in the new beginning, I think, because in your current energy, we have the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. And clarifying this is the Magician, the Page of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Okay. If it's just me, myself, and I, someone may come into your life and like drop an idea in your lap. And this will be something that you really want to open up to. You think it picks up on your natural gifts and strengths. You're ready to be vulnerable and emotionally explore it. It's making you feel really, really confident as the King of Cups. Even if you're a woman, if you're in King energy, you're like, I got this. You want me to work my magic and put all this together? No problem. I've got it. Let me develop this. Let me step into it. Eight of Pentacles to the Lovers. Oh my God, this is like my dream job, or my most favorite hobby I've ever done. Or wow, like I'm really ready to put work into this. I really feel like Spirit is trying to bring me into alignment with this, with the Lovers of Gemini. But for others of you, this is a person coming towards you they really want to manifest something here for you. Because we have the 8 and the Page of Pentacles, this could be something happening at work or through a learning process. It's possible that there is something you're doing that's business related. This person may be showing you how to do something, Pisces, and you may get the sense that there is something romantic happening between the two of you because the Lovers is here. Maybe, maybe not. What the Lovers means is focus on what's right for you, not what's wrong for you. You and this person could have a lot in common, or you and this job or this activity that you're putting work into, that you're really enjoying, might feel like your perfect match. There could really be something here. There's just maybe a bit of a power struggle between the two of you, or maybe that's happening in a totally different part of your life. You know, you have to take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. It's not all about one of this, like all the same thing. Here's what's coming in the near future. The Ace of Wands, the giant dildo in the sky. Sorry, it can be a little dirty sometimes. It's very passionate. It's very exciting. Here's the Page of Pentacles again. Ooh, I want to develop this. It makes me so happy. Could be a Leo. You're going to stumble upon something soon that you do want to develop. Just dip your toe in the water, Pisces. That's all you're going to do. It will like open up your inner child. It will make you shine. It may involve travel, somewhere that's very warm and sunny and happy. Woohoo! This is exciting. And clarifying this is the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, it really may boil down to, do I have time for this? Is this practical for me to do? I don't know. I'm feeling a little worn down and guarded. I don't know if I have the energy for this. I don't know if I want to open up to this. And furthermore, I don't know if I can afford it, because the Four of Pentacles is we hold back. So you'll hold back. In the near future, something could really develop here for you. It would bring in a lot of optimism and happiness. It could involve children. It could be very, very creative as well. But you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I was like, all right, could be an extension of what's happening here with this King of Cups guy. Could be something just all on its own. I was like, well, they're holding back and they're not sure that they want to do something. Or maybe this person holds back a bit. So what's your advice about that, Spirit, at this time? They told me to pull out the Romance Angel Oracle deck. You have to take it as it resonates. This is a romance deck, Pisces, but if it's work, make it fit, make it work. I actually use this deck a lot for career, even though it's a romance deck. When I'm doing private readings, it works like a charm, by the way. So here's what they have to say. Here's what the angels of love have to say. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy. So flirt with this. This can be flirting. Like, instead of flirting, maybe it's just testing the waters, like taking a little class, doing a little bit of research, giving something a bit of a go. That can be considered flirting. Just be lighthearted. Nothing serious. Be lighthearted. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. A catalyst or a challenge, though, is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So it might be a matter of when you have time, when you're not so run down, when you're not guarded, and when you can afford it, right? like it, or like it just everything's got to line up. It will be, someone will have to wait. It could be worth the wait, but like there's feelings here. Spirit's saying, be lighthearted, do this. This is worth it. Your feelings are real, and you really do need to go ahead and express your feelings. Like someone does need to make the gesture, and it's really going to open you up. Ooh, wait, here's another guy. Who is this player? Maybe he's not a player. Maybe he's I'm sorry, the King and Queen of Wands are not players. They're just fire signs. These poor people, the minute we see a fire sign, we call them a player. They're not. Well, they can be. So can you. We can all be. There may be somebody else here that you're like, I don't know. Or maybe they're like, I don't know. These aren't on the table. Let's not look at them too much. This will open up your idealistic and your creative side. I love that. And the sun is here again in the clarification with happiness. Oh my. Pisces, by the end of like whatever day this is, like 7 or 8 days from now, you're going to feel like this. Drinks on the house. I'm so happy. It's Romeo and Juliet and it's amazing and we're so happy. Woohoo! You're going to feel really great. I think the next time the sun changes gates, the sun will stay impacting like one gate for like 5 to 7 days in our energy body. Like the next time the sun changes gates, you're just going to be like, pop off. But in the meantime, you got to work out these power struggles. And Pisces, you might be needing to hear some tough love, and it's just difficult because it's growing pains and you're changing. You're meant to be in a role of leadership. But you got to communicate directly, and you do have to pay attention to the details, and don't be so nervous. If this isn't what you want, if you don't want to be in that role of leadership, you need to say so, or you need to get over this stuff. If you do want to be in the role of leadership, let's move into the energy of elk, maybe. And you need to have the cobra energy. If you want to be the teacher, you need to master the cobra. Yeah. They're pulling back and they're telling me to shut up. All right, I'll shut up. They literally just said shut up. Okay, maybe somebody told me to shut up. Maybe you need to stop watching my readings. I talk a lot. All right, Pisces, that's the next 7 to 10 days. Hope it resonates and hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings and to check out my other services is down below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Pisces. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.